Thanks, Evo. She said I was crazy, living like I do. Said I cannot imagine what it's like being you. She said she wished she lived more. She said I was brave. I laugh to myself 'cause I feel like I'm always afraid. Oh, mortgages and 9 to 5s are scarier than just running away. Well, the eldest kid got cancer, and he died at 23. And I'm sad that he died, but I'm glad it was not me. 'Cause ain't that just the way the world works? We're all counting down the days. We just dance across the dirt as best we can, auto while the music plays. Oh, mortgages and 9 to 5s are scarier than cancer anyway. These days money's like religion. God's a venture capitalist, and he's peddling a heaven or a house as big as his. Well, I was born with nothing, and I probably died the same, but I don't need nothing more, and I was born with anyway. Mortgages and 9 to 5s are scarier than hellfire anyway. Oh, mortgages and 9 to 5s are scarier than just running away. Woo! All right. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It is a privilege to be here. Thank you to Evo for inviting me down. Congratulations and happy birthday to Minor Operations Booking, who I think are the only... I've managed to trick punk bookers into putting me on their nights before, but I think Evo is the only one who's invited me back. It's nice. It's nice to be here. This next song, so that last song that I just played you is called Mortgages and 9 to 5s, and that's off my forthcoming album called Never Settle, which is going to be released in September. And I'm going to do my best over the course of the next sort of 45 minutes to slip that into conversation as much as I can. This one is not on the album. This one's going to be on the next album, which is going to be a super weird, like all this. If you've been to my shows before, you know that I'm pretty good at the story songs. I like to tell a story whilst I'm singing. And this next song is the abridged version of like a 20-minute story song that I have. I don't know the words yet, but we're gonna do like the little version. I grew up in a violent town. I moved away when I was young. Grew up in a violent town. I moved away away when I was young. I always felt bad for my mother being left there on her own. Sins of my father, they run through my blood like wine. Sins of my father, they run through my blood like wine. I ain't afraid of my father no more, and I ain't afraid of dying. Well, once I loved a woman, but that woman went and loved another man. Oh, once I loved a woman, but that woman went and loved another man. Yeah. So I got up on my horse and I rode away as fast as I can. I killed her and her lover. I swore that I would never love again. Oh, I whisper a dark and a desperate prayer to the Lord to take this bad man, oh, and make him good. So I got up on my horse and I rode away as fast as I could ride. Oh, I got up on my horse and I rode away as fast as I could ride. But that sheriff knew the land just like his hand, man, there was no place to hide. And I killed 6 of the sheriff's finest men in the gunfight that ensued. Oh, I killed 6 of the sheriff's finest men in the gunfight that ensued. And I was hit behind a rock, clean out of ammo, there was nothing left to do. So I whisper a dark and a desperate prayer to the Lord, oh, to take this bad man and make him good. So they got me on these gallows, and Lord, I need you to help me out. Oh, they got me on these gallows, and Lord, I need you to help me out. If you could make this rope snap, maybe get me a horse, come on, get me out. Maybe a pistol, not so I can shoot anyone, but just so I can wave it around. Oh Lord, if you help me out, there's one. Oh Lord, if you help me out, there's one. I swear I'll be a better man than anybody else he ever was. Woo! So I'm riding through the desert, I got the sheriff close behind. Oh, I'm riding through the desert and I got that sheriff close behind. For the first time in my life, I feel I got that good Lord on my side. Woo! What day is it today? Saturday. No, it's Saturday. Well, I hope everybody at home is good, is having fun, I hope, already. Cool, what am I doing next? I need to retune a little bit. And I guess tell you about the next song I'm going to sing. Which is... Oh, it's a new song. This is fun. See, one of the things that I miss about being on the road and playing these songs to real life crowds and to groups of strangers that I may or may not ever see again is that I get to play new songs, and then whoever I'm singing them to gets to kind of boo me, jeer me, throw stuff at me, or tell me that they love me. And I miss that. All of it. And so I'm going to sing you guys a new one because I've been writing lots of songs over the past few months and I haven't had anybody to play them to. There's one person in the world who has heard this song, and he is sitting right in front of me already. So it's a bit of a serenade this evening. But it's no different to the time. But I went around his house and serenaded him in the middle of the night with this exact song. So just reenact this for everyone else to see. This is what me and Evo do. I go around his house and I serenade him. He gives me beers and invites me to play shows for him. This is another one of them story songs. It's called Ballad from a Pine Forest Mountain. I'm running now. Lynch boys are coming for me. Wind blues, I know. I lick my finger, know they're gunning for me. Head down. Wanna get it blown off. Actually, you know what? I did this when we were sitting there doing this with you as well. It's the wrong key. Everybody just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, thumbs up from the sound crew. No one noticed. Just edit that out right now. Just quick. There you go. Okay, we're good. So I'm running now. Lynch boys are gunning for me. Wind blows, I know. I lick my finger, know they're coming for me. Head down. Don't wanna get it blown off. They're packing pistols, hunting rifles. One guy's got a sawn off and there's a tracker in among them. They hired just to find me. See, I got a reputation for moving quick or moving lightly. It's 100,000, that's the price upon my head. And that's still okay when it's split 5 ways, even with the tracker share. So they're coming with white spit and cursing me, blistered by the sun and calloused by the wind, blustering, hunkering. Down in their saddles, they're weary with fear and they're tired from travel. It's a hard road up this Pine Forest Mountain, and they're wondering if it's worth it all. There's hurting for some bounty, but they're chasing. Dawn's barely breaking, they're moving fast through this mountain pass where their horses won't make it, so they're heading down on foot now. And that tracker, he's getting the feeling that something bad is gonna happen. See, I'm a pine needle in a forest stacked with pines. I ain't afraid of no man, and I ain't afraid of dying. It's a good man, fears his own death, living in a bad man's sin through his obedience, and that's a debt to pay come judgment day. That's why they're scared. See, I know heaven is a mountain pass, and I'm already there, so they're stalking. I hear them talking round their campfire, each man's a lie, and they're all falling for their stories are enormous, each one bigger than the one before. All unsavory, false bravery, and all make my skin crawl. You think God himself was scared of them by the way that they talk. They're the roughest and the toughest, but they don't know what's gonna come. You see, one by one, they say goodnight and get their heads down. The last one pours the kettle on a fire to put the flames out. Then I sneak in among them, close enough to smell their breath. And I slit every one of their throats right there while they slept. Woo! All right. So if you have my number, you can text me while I'm on air. There's people... Cool, no one's complained so far. Still plenty of time. So this next song is off my album. If I haven't mentioned it yet, I have an album called Never Settle, and that's coming out in September. And you can buy it too. It's a real thing that can be bought with real money that I can use to pay my landlord. but you can't buy it yet. So in the meantime, if you're looking for something productive to do, if you're sitting there on a Saturday night with idle thumbs, you can rub them on your phone in the direction of my Instagram and Facebook pages and give them likes and follows and make me look really popular in front of both of my friends. That'll be really awesome. And then when the album comes out, oh, hey, Lisbeth, Mustang Lola's watching, hey. Joshua's watching, hey. Mike, my brother's watching. Oh, my brother's watching in Canada. That's cool, hey. And Rob from the bar, from Locale. Okay, so then, seeing as Mustang Lola is watching this song's for Mustang Lola. It's a song about Evel Knievel, which you can find on my album. And if you follow my Instagrams and Facebook, you will find out very soon how you can buy it. Among the rough highs and miners of Montana, in a trailer park that he calls home, it's a little boy shoplifting gonna grow up to be last gladiator of New Rome. So a certain kind of man can be robbing a bank and think, man, I'm gonna go straight by jumping my 300cc Honda over 2 mountain lions and a box of rattlesnakes. So big on the world, ain't nobody gonna help, so what's a poor boy to do but call up Caesar's palace from a rented motel room, tell him that you're gonna jump the roof. So it's Caesar's Palace, 1967 is the fountain, December 31st. There's 30,000 people and a motorcycle round, and we're all fearing the worst. Man made a more steel than any motorbike he ever rode. There's a little bit of evil in all of us, we just ain't got a guts, let it show. The angels try to kill him with the LA Coliseum, Snake River Canyon nearly dead. He got this cane full of wild turkey that he walks with, 'cause you can't drive like that and not drink. It was cars, booze, and women. He must have spent 10 million. He even bought 2 planes. So when he looked out the window of the one that he was in, he could still see his name. Man made a more steel than any motorbike he ever rode. There's a little bit of evil in all of us, we just ain't got the guts to let it show. They say it was his hometown that made him, that he had frontier blood in his veins. But the world is not a frontier town anymore, and the wild cannot ride amongst the tame. Like when he caught up with Saltman in that parking lot and got his buddy to hold him down so he could break both his arms with a baseball bat. They call that justice in a frontier town. Man made a more steel than any motorbike he ever rode, and he must have had 8,000 girls while Linda looked on from home. And he told her, I'll be young Kelly, that's just a daredevil's life on the road. There's a little bit of evil in all of us, I'm doing my best not to let it show. Yeah. So right like an old motorbike. You'll be gone any one of these days. Blessed are the meek, they say. What they mean is damned are the brave. Man made a more steel than any motorbike he ever rode. There's a little bit of evil in all of us. Just ain't got a gut to let it show. I like that I bought the tambourine and the suitcase just to end every song. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I have to keep an eye on the time. I have a bad habit of running over. Oh, and Sal, hey Sal. And yeah, a friendly reminder from a good friend of mine. He says, don't forget to plug your record. So for those of you that don't know, I have a record coming out in September, and maybe you should buy it. Oh, this is good times, good times. All right, what's next? Okay, I'm going to sing a song off that very record. It's another nice chilled out one for a chilled out Saturday night. I hope a lot of you guys got to catch the punk version of this evening last night. It was really good. Very different to this, but very, very good. This song is called Time to Go, which hopefully it's not yet, but really it's about dying, so that's nice. I got a mom and a papa and a hometown in the back of my mind. I've been a rambling man since I was a rambling child. When I was just 6 years old, I packed a little bag and headed out on the road. Mama came and dragged me home, but it was a sigh. When it's time to go, it's time to go. There ain't nothing in this world gonna hold me back. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I ain't coming back. The dark side of my heart that always feels like it's losing whispers to me in your bed, pretends it knows what it's doing. Wakes me from a dream, knowing it tells me it's time to leave. People like me just gotta keep moving. When it's time to go, it's time to go. There ain't nothing in this world gonna hold me back. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I ain't coming back. It don't matter how you get there, if you drive real slow, if you run so fast, your feet don't touch the road. What matters is you get there anyway, that is right by you. Well, if you want my advice, kid, just up and run, 'cause it's already started and you ain't that young. You better run out on this idea of time before it runs out on you. Now, old men like me, we get stuck in our ways. We're trying to justify our lives before we get in our graves. It's always worth staying for something. Good money, good food, or good loving. But I'll be rambling my hand for the rest of my days. When it's time to go, coming back. Oh, I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I ain't coming back. I said I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I ain't coming back. Woo! Yeah. I can feel the deafening applause coming from all four corners of the earth right now. Oh, that's clever. Well done. All right. So this next song is actually one of my favorites. But I have a tendency of messing it up. I don't mind if you don't mind. It's a song about growing up in my hometown, which is called Bexley Heath in London. And I played a lot of shows since I have left London. I guess, well, hundreds, but maybe close to 1,000 shows, I would guess, by now, since I left London. And every time I play this song, maybe not every time, most of the times I play this song, I say, hey, so has anyone actually heard of Bexley Heath? And in the whole time that I've been away, literally 2 people have said that they know it. One person said they thought it was good. Another person said they didn't think it was so good. This is a song. This is my interpretation of growing up in Bexley Heath. I'm prone to embellish a little. Best friends are brothers, everything is everything or bust. Kids meet up at night trying to survive on cyber fear and lust. Joey's got a car now, so we just drive around. Brand new Friday night, same old shit old town. Jono says he's in love again, this time is gone last. I'm sitting in the back seat watching the whole world blur past. The bars in this town, they got a certain kind of draw. It's the alley rats and street cats playing demons and gods. They're disgusting, broken, busted, the ragged and the raw. It's a strange arranging bill, a saint running on a different kind of blood. It's us. Floodlights of a parking lot shine down upon a smile. A pretty little thing dressed up with all her friends set the night on fire. Comes over to the car, leans on my window, says she got me some. She licks her finger, dips it in her bag, and rubs it on my gums. And she's laughing when she's asking what we're doing tonight, but I don't know. And so we all get out of the car, turn the headlights on, and crank that radio. The bars in this town, they got a certain kind of draw. See alley rats and street cats playing demons and gods. It's the disgusting, broken, busted, the ragged and the raw. It's a strange arranging bill, a saint running on a different kind of blood. It's all these vampires, ghosts and werewolves, all these creatures time forgot. Some hired guns living on a run, too desperate to get caught. It's the thieves that haunt this midnight like shadows in the dark. And it's the kids out in the streetlights with their hands in their pockets. It's us. They could help you if they wanted to, but they won't even try. This town will read your fortune if you later, but it takes a little lie. Now kings and queens are all out chasing aces, and they're dressed up to the nines. There's kids out on the street banging drums with other people's broken bones. There'll be a murder at midnight. Some will scream, some will just hold up their phones. Oh, there's bodies in the backseat and blood runs through these cobblestones. But it's Friday night, ain't nobody going home. So bars in this town, they got a certain kind of draw. See alley rats and street cats playing demons and gods. It's the disgusting, broken, busted, the ragged and the raw. So strange, deranged and baleless, sane, running on a different kind of blood. It's all these vampires, ghosts and werewolves, all these creatures time forgot. Some hired guns living on a run, too desperate to get caught. So thieves at home this midnight, like shadows in the dark. And it's the kids out in the streetlights with their hands in their pockets. It's the type of premonition that you feel deep in your gut. It's all these bad decisions, all these twists in the plot. It's the dopers and no hopers, and their razors are sharp. And they got barbed wire for bootlace and the bare knuckle brawls. They will beat you till you're bloodless, until you're begging them to stop. On them petrol station forecourts, you got kids riding their luck. You got boys breaking into bra straps like an old bank vault. You got girls going down just as the sun's coming up. It's us. Ooh, it's us. It's us. There it is. Cool. Woo! All right. So, got time. You hear me down? We got time for a couple more songs, and then I'm gonna go and get really messed up in the next room for the rest of the night. And in the meantime, we've got some really cool music coming your way. There's a guy called Jack Grella from America, and I have both of his records, and they're both amazing, so I can vouch for him. Then after that, we're coming back into this room for a local band called the Lead Beaters, playing some pretty cool kind of rockabilly, rock and roll, rootsy cool stuff. And I played with them one time at a prison, not so far from here, so I can vouch for them too. They're really great. And then after them, then we go back to the States for Vic Ruggiero, who is the lead singer of the Slackers, you may know, and he's doing a solo show, I believe, from the back of a van, which is also probably going to be pretty fucking amazing. So I reckon we should all just stay out all night, so to speak, in the new way that we do. But before any of that, I want to try and I'm going to do one last try at promoting my album. This is a fairly beautiful song, I think. I mean, I wrote it, so I don't know if I'm allowed to big it up that much, but it's a fairly beautiful song that I wrote a few years ago about when a friend of mine passed away. So you know it's going to be fun, right? Why do I say this stuff? I don't know. I should think of funny stories for this stuff. Anyways, it's on my album, and my album, by the way, seeing as I'm not anticipating having a lot of audiences between now and the release date, as I normally would, given the circumstances, I'm going to tell you guys all about it. So I got this really cool really accomplished, really well-toured, young, amazing, creative band together. And we spent 3 months just hashing these songs out. Then we spent 4 days in this super high-end studio. And we created something that I think is pretty great. And a lot of people that are watching this, I know because you keep messaging me, have already helped with the crowdfunding and really helped make it happen. And so thank you to everyone who did that. And to everyone who wants to support it going forward, there will be plenty of opportunity. I think that might be the last time I say anything about it. At least for 10 minutes-ish. 2 minutes, I don't know, let's see. But this song is called Never Really Gone. Doctor says I ain't gonna make the morning. And preacher says I ain't gonna make the cut. Mama says I should've heeded her warning. My pretty woman don't say nothing but. She sits there in our rocking chair in our house, thinking what nobody else will say. Licks the tear as it hits the corner of her mouth. A crying smile creeps across her face. The sun is always lit up by the moonlight. Moon's always lit up by the dawn. There ain't no way we're staying, no matter how you play. So play like you ain't got long. Know everything you keep in your heart is never really gone. Remember when we got drunk and threw bottles? Them cars in town as they drove past. Next day we punctured our bike tires, shining right through that same broken glass. When I look back now on all the nights we lived through, and how everyone we said would be the last, but next night we'd be out there in that gutter again, drunk before the hangover had passed. The sun is always lit up by the moonlight. The moon is always lit up by the dawn. There ain't no way we're staying, no matter how you play it. So play like you ain't got long. Know everything you keep in your heart is never really gone. So hold my hand as you sit in that rocking chair. Everybody leaves and it's just us. Tell me that you'll never love anyone again, and if you do, you'll try not loving them as much. Tell me what you were thinking when you were crying through that smile. Tell me what nobody else will say. Climb and hold me till the morning. It was always gonna go this way. It always goes this way. The sun is always lit up by the moonlight. Moon is always lit up by the dawn. There ain't no way we're staying, no matter how you play it. So play like you ain't got long. Know everything you keep in your heart, it's never really gone. Oh, everything you keep in your heart, it's never really gone. All right. It's hard to tell when that song ends when there's no one clapping. Okay. I hope you liked that. I did. I had fun. It's fun to get sad on a Saturday night. That's what I always say. All right, so I'm not going to leave you that way, though. That would be horrible of me. So I'm going to play you one more song. It's called Traveling Song. I've been playing this song for a lot of years. I move around a lot, as you probably all know by now. Even when I'm not moving house to different countries, I'm playing shows everywhere and kind of traveling all the time. So this is a song all about traveling. And I'm going to invite a very special person up on stage. Come join me. I'd like you all to give a big round of applause for Ivo. Woo! Or as I refer to him when I'm telling stories about him on the road, Punk Ivo. That's how I differentiate him from all the other Evos that I talk about. I don't know why. I don't know why I say that. Yeah. Evo can Evo. It's a little bit of Evo. No. Yeah, and I want to thank Evo for inviting me and just for being generally awesome and supporting the DIY music movement. And what me and Evo tend to do is Evo invites me around his house, we drink tons of beer, and he gives me the entire history of punk in one night. Every time we go through all the different subgenres, and it's great. I love it so much. And then at like 6 a.m., I'm really wasted, and I'm like, oh man, I got to go home. Fuck, Evo, we did it again. So thanks to Evo for being an awesome human and for doing so much for the Haarlem music scene.
Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, I try. Actually, I don't. It's a horrible accident. All right, so this is called Traveling Song. 1, 2, 3, 4. They travel that song for a girl that don't ever travel. He ramble that song for a girl who don't ramble at all. Live by the roadside, chasing his name in a gravel. Wishing a little travel, see where they won't travel home. shovel, but above all, wishing a love that will save every woe. Travel home. Woo! All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, buddy.